The last thing in communication is meetings. How many people in here have ever sat through a boring meeting? None of you, right? And if we're honest and we're the leader, we have led boring meetings, me included. But it doesn't have to be that way. You're the leader. It can be as good or bad as you want it to be. I'm going to give you four simple things that you can do to make sure that your meetings are effective and efficient. 4. Number 1, you must have an agenda. And that agenda, if you're handing that agenda out as they walk in the door, you are wasting everybody's time. Might as well not even have an agenda. You want to get that agenda out 2, 3, 4, 5 days before the meeting. That way, the people come into the meeting actually have time to do some research. There's a concept. They come prepared to talk about what it is you want to talk about. So you got to have an agenda, and it goes out the earlier the better. Number 2, you must have a time limit. If I'm sitting in your meeting and it goes past an hour, you have lost me. I may still be there physically, but I'm not thinking about what you're talking about. I'm thinking about the ball game. I'm thinking about having a beer. I'm thinking about going fishing. I'm thinking about something, but it isn't what you're talking about after an hour, I promise. Have a time limit, and the shorter, the better. And if they come prepared, you'll have shorter meetings. The third thing that you got to do is you have to be brutal about sticking to that agenda. I don't know how many times I'd be in a meeting and one of my star employees would throw out a great idea, and I'd say, stop. That's a great idea, and we could talk about that after the meeting in my office. We can talk about that next meeting, but right now we are talking about what's on the agenda, period. End of story. And the fourth thing that you have to do is you have to follow up with an email, a text. If you assign somebody a task to do, go in their office afterward and said, do you understand what I'm asking you to do? Get that verbal, yes, I understand, head shake. I prefer the face-to-face, because then you can look in their eyes and you know whether or not they understood what you asked them to do. It's hard to do with a text, okay? So, early agenda, a time limit, stick to the agenda, and follow up. If you do those 4 things, you will run effective and efficient meetings where you actually get things done and people don't mind coming because you accomplish something. If you don't do those 4 things, this is my advice to you. When you hold a meeting, put a box outside the door going into the meeting so that everybody can put their sharp objects in there so they don't poke their eyes out during your boring meeting.